Demon Souls. Demon Souls is a dark, fragmented story about power, greed, and the cost of awakening forces beyond human control. Developed by From Software in 2009, you play as the Slayer of Demons, and the game takes place in the kingdom of Boletaria Palace, which was once prosperous under King Alant XII. Your main goal as the Slayer of Demons is to slay powerful bosses, also known as demons, absorb their souls, and growing stronger through soul arts as you progress. Your ultimate goal as the Slayer of Demons is to confront King Alant XII and decide the fate of the Old One. The game has two endings, good and bad. In the good ending, you lull the Old One back to sleep. The fog recedes, soul arts are sealed away, and the cycle of destruction is temporarily halted. In the bad ending, you embrace the Old One's power, become its new servant, and the Age of Demons continues. Dark Souls 1. The lore of Dark Souls 1 is intentionally fragmented and cryptic, told through item descriptions, environments, and vague dialogue. But when you piece it together, it forms a tragic, cyclical story about fire, power, and decay. The game takes place in the decaying kingdom of Lordran, and you play as the chosen undead. Your main goal in Dark Souls 1 is to ring the two ancient bells and acquire powerful souls from bosses such as Seath the Scaleless, Gravelord Nito, Bed of Chaos, and the final boss, Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. The game has two endings, Link the Fire and Let the Fire Fade. In the Link the Fire ending, you sacrifice your self-life Gwyn. The Age of Fire continues briefly, and the cycle repeats again. In the Let the Fire Fade ending, you walk away, and the Age of Dark begins, which is possibly the Age of Humanity. Dark Souls 2. The lore of Dark Souls 2 is more abstract than the first game, but focuses on the same concept. You play as the bearer of the curse, and the game takes place in the kingdom of Drangleic, which was ruled by King Vendrick, a powerful monarch who once defeated giants and built a great empire, and at some point rises and falls atop the ruins of countless forgotten civilizations. The bearer of the curse is not a chosen hero in a prophecy this time. Just like in Dark Souls 1, you're just another undead trying to find the meaning in a broken system. Your ultimate goal as the bearer of the curse is to reach the throne and face Nashandra. The game has two endings, Take the Throne and Walk Away, which is the Scholar of the First Sin version. In the Take the Throne ending, you sit upon it, linking yourself to the cycle. You become the next ruler or sacrifice, and the loop continues. In the walk-away ending, you reject the throne entirely and search for a third path outside the cycle, and this is influenced by Aldea, Vendrick's brother. Dark Souls 3. The lore of Dark Souls 3 is the culmination of everything the series has been building toward. A world literally collapsing under the weight of its own cycles. You play as the Ashen One, exploring the kingdom of Lothric, where kingdoms are converging as the end approaches. This is why you see echoes of past places. Your ultimate goal as the Ashen One is to find and return the 5 Lords of Cinder, Abyss Watchers, Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, Yorm the Giant, Lothric and Lorien, Younger Prince, and Ludleth of Corland, to their thrones at the Firelink Shrine in order to link the flame again. The game has 3 endings, Link the Fire, End of Fire, and Usurpation of Fire. In the Link the Fire ending, you continue the cycle even though it is clearly failing. In the End of Fire ending, you let the flame die and usher in darkness. In the Usurpation of Fire ending, you seize the flame for humanity, becoming the Lord of Hollows. Bloodborne. The lore of Bloodborne is darker, stranger, and more cosmic than Dark Souls. It is more focused on humanity reaching beyond its limits and paying the price. You play as the hunter, taking place in the city of Yharnam, which is famous for miraculous blood healing. The hunter is bound to the hunter's dream, a strange hub controlled by the moon presence. The main goals of the hunter is to kill powerful bosses, known as beasts contain the plague. The hunters are also trapped in a cycle of death and resurrection, and slowly loses their sanity. The dream is both a prison and a tool. Your ultimate goal as the hunter is to seek pale blood and unravel the mysteries of the hunt. The game has 3 endings: submit to the dream, replace the dream's master, and transcend humanity. In the submit to the dream ending, you wake up, forgetting everything, and ignorance is restored. In the replace the dream master ending, you take over the hunter's role, trapped in a cycle. In the transcend humanity ending, you resist the moon presence by consuming umbilical cords and evolve into something new. Sekiro. Shadows Die. Twice focuses mainly on loyalty, immortality, and the cost of defying death, set in a dark, mythologized version of Sengoku-era Japan. You play as Wolf, a shinobi bound by unbreakable oath to protect his young lord, Kuro. Kuro possesses the dragon's heritage, a mysterious power that grants immortality. The game takes place in the war-torn land of Ashina, ruled by the Ashina clan, which is on the brink of collapse. The characteristics of Wolf is loyalty versus morality, the curse of immortality, and power and desperation. Wolf treats immortality as a disease, something that spreads suffering and stagnation. The game has 4 different endings: Shura ending, Immortal Severance, Purification, and Return, the true ending. In the Shura ending, Wolf abandons his humanity and becomes a demon of endless bloodshed. In the Immortal Severance ending, you help Kuro end the dragon's heritage, breaking the cycle. The Purification ending is more focused on seeking to truly cleanse the curse. In the true ending, you return the dragon's power to its origin, which is the most hopeful path. Elden Ring. Elden Ring has probably the biggest lore of any From Software game. It is vast, fragmented, and intentionally mysterious. Mainly built around gods, demigods, and a shattered order that once governed reality itself. You play as the Tarnished, in an open world known as the Lands Between, ruled by divine forces tied to the Elden Ring, a metaphysical object that defines the laws of existence, life, death, order, and fate. The center of everything is known as the Golden Order, a divine system governing reality. This order is tied to Queen Marika the Eternal, a godlike ruler chosen by a cosmic force called the Greater Will. The Elden Beast is its living embodiment. The turning point in the story is quite shattering. Marika shatters the Elden Ring for unknown reasons. Her children, also known as the demigods, each claim their own great rune. There are 5 main demigods in the game: Godric the Grafted, Starscourge Radon, Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy, Millennia, Blade of Miquella, and Miquella. Your journey as the Tarnished is to defeat many powerful bosses, and also the demigods to claim their great runes, uncover the truth behind Marika's actions, and decide the fate of the world. The game has 6 endings: Age of Fracture, Age of Duskborn, Age of Order, Blessing of Despair, Age of Stars, and Lord of Frenzied Flame. The main and good ending out of all of these is the Age of Fracture, where you repair the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. The Age of Duskborn ending is achieved by completing Fia's questline and using the mending rune of the Death Prince. The Age of Order ending is achieved by completing Goldmask and Brother Corrin's questline and using the mending rune of Perfect Order. The Blessing of Despair ending is achieved by completing Dung Eaters' questline and using the Mending Rune of the Fell Curse. The Age of the Stars ending is achieved by completing Rani the Witch's questline. The Lord of Frenzied Flame ending is achieved by visiting the Three Fingers underneath Leyndell.